Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for watching and for supporting. Last time we talked about the prepositions in dative, if you remember. If you haven't watched my other video, please go watch it and come back because it's really chronologically one after another. Just my advice to you. You decide. So here we have again the prepositions with dative. You can check them out again if you want, but we want to see how to use them further. As we learned before, we have personal pronouns in the German language, not only for biological people, but also for things. And those are also in nominative, accusative, and dative. This means when you have an object in dative because of a preposition, you have to also change the personal pronoun into dative to substitute the object. This sounds hard, but it's really not. We can see the example here. Gehst du zu Klaus? So again, the subject of the sentence is du. It's nominative, of course. It's a subject. Then we have the verb in the beginning because it's a question. Then we have here a preposition. As we learned, zu needs dative. And then we have Klaus, which is the object. And because it's a name, we do not see any visible signal that it is dative. It's just a name. But if you check out the answer, we will see immediately what it is about. Nein, ich gehe nicht zu ihm. Now we see it's super visible. We are like, aha. Ihm is definitely dative, therefore zu needs dative. And this is how you substitute the object into a personal pronoun. If you want, press pause and try to answer those questions, and then we will compare. Kommst du von Julia? Nein, ich komme nicht von ihr. Telefonierst du mit dem Großvater? Nein, ich telefoniere nicht mit ihm. Sprichst du mit der Sekretärin? Nein, ich spreche nicht mit ihr. Sind die Blumen von Max? Nein, sie sind nicht von ihm. Lernst du mit den Studentinnen? Nein, ich lerne nicht mit ihnen. Fährst du zu Frau Berg? Nein, ich fahre nicht zu ihr. Wohnst du bei deinen Eltern? Nein, ich wohne nicht bei ihnen. Ist das Geschenk von Christian? Nein, es ist nicht von ihm. As you can see here, I also substituted in two cases the nominative. The first one is die Blumen, the flowers, and we can also substitute it, as I said, just because it is a thing and not a person, it doesn't mean that it does not have a personal pronoun. So, die Blumen is sie. You can see it here, plural. Same with the last one, das Geschenk, neutral. And we can see it here. Es ist nicht von ihm, it's not from him. Those are examples that show you how to substitute in any case, no matter if it's nominative, accusative, or dative. And our new topic today, it is Präpositionen mit Akkusativ. We will do it like last week and check them out one by one and see what they are about. Bis means until. It can be time related, for example, bis morgen, bis nächste Woche, until tomorrow, until next week, bis 19 Uhr, until 7 o'clock. But it can also be bis München, until Munich. And of course, we can see here, we don't have an article because it's a city. Next one is durch. Durch means actually through. It can also mean, especially in English, caused by or just by. I give you an example in a second. The reason is that we have the usage for, again, a place Durch die Stadt. Through the city. Wir laufen durch die Stadt. We walk around or through the city. But we can also have it as a reason. Durch einen Unfall. By an accident or because of an accident. In this case, it's more easier or more correct to translate it with by. We can also say something positive. For example, durch deine Hilfe. So, by your help, I understood prepositions, for example. So don't try to always keep only one explanation in mind. Next one. Für. Für is for. We use it for many, many things. We have it firstly, the easy one, also time related. Für 2 Wochen, for 2 weeks. Für eine Stunde, for 1 hour, and so on. And then we have also the goal or the receiver, I would also say. Here we have für die Tante, for the aunt. In my explanation, it would be a receiver of something. But we can also make it different to really make it sound like a goal. For example, für ihre Ziele kämpft sie jeden Tag. She fights every day for her goals. So in this case, the goal is not a receiver, it's literally a goal. So you can remember both for something or for somebody. Because if you say, ich kaufe Blumen für meine Freundin, I buy flowers for my girlfriend, it's not a goal, it's more like a thing that will be received by someone else. Next one, gegen. Gegen means against, or it can also mean around. This is a little special. I will explain it in a second. So if we have gegen and we mean it with a time relation, it really means against. We have an obstacle and we crush against it. So for example, gegen den Baum, against the tree. If we have it for an opinion, of course, having an obstacle is already giving us the picture of being against something. Gegen den Plan, against the plan. If we also use it for a third thing, it will be time related, Zeit. In this case, it means around or about something. For example, gegen 18 Uhr fangen wir an. We will start about or around 6 o'clock. This is the meaning. And we go to the next one. Ohne. Ohne means without, and it only has one meaning. This makes it quite easy. How we do something without something. Ohne Schirm, without an umbrella. Ohne Grund, without a reason. And the last one, means around. We have it also for a location. Den Tisch, around the table, or das Haus, around the house. This is this typical expression. And the second one is also really common. It's time related. 18 Uhr. In this case, it's more of the meaning at. So if you are a visual learner, you can remember the 6 o'clock being like a set time. And at this time, you can really imagine it going around it and closing it as a certain time. If it helps you with the visualization, sometimes it helps. Some students don't care for it. Okay, great. So this is it. Sometimes, like in dative, we also have a combination to shorten things up and make them easier for the mouth. For example, durch das becomes durchs, für das, fürs und das, ums. To be honest, this one is totally fine. Durchs, it's also okay, but to be honest, durch das is for my mouth easier instead of durch. This S at the end with the H makes it a little harder even. But you can practice both. You can let me know what's easier for you. And at the end, we have some exercises. Of course, here we have all the prepositions that are accusative. You don't have to think about that for now. Try to fit in the good endings. Okay, let's see. Paul arbeitet ohne eine. Paul arbeitet ohne eine Pause. Paul works without a break. To be honest, you can also say it like this. Ohne Pause. Der Hund läuft den Baum. The dog walks around the tree. Er läuft gegen den Stuhl. He walks against the chair. Sie geht nie ohne einen Schirm spazieren. She never goes out for a walk without an umbrella. Das Geschenk ist für den Großvater. The present is for the grandfather. Peter geht durch die Fußgängerzone. Peter goes through the pedestrian zone. Robert fährt für eine Woche nach Italien. Robert goes or drives in this case for 1 week to Italy. Here you could also say it without preposition. I don't want to confuse you, but this would mean Robert is in Italy a week. This is also possible. Wo ist der Schlüssel für den Keller? The sign is not here. Where is the key for the basement? So this is it. I really recommend you, if you did a mistake, watch my other videos about accusative and dative. I explain super slowly the different endings, the indefinite and definite articles. Check it out because it will help you in the future. If you want to continue with German, there will be no situation where you will not need it. This is my opinion. Thank you so much for watching, for your support. It's been great. I see the channel is getting more and more followers. Please like, subscribe. I will see you the latest in the next week on Sunday. Until then, please leave your questions, your feedback, and have a great week. Bye.